Wow, 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 wow. Wow! Hello! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Let's talk about these earrings. These earrings are from Oreja Linda. They are so pretty. They're like very jade looking, but they're definitely made of like acrylic or resin or something. They look heavy. They're very lightweight, super comfortable, and they make me feel like a very rich, very luxurious socialite. I look like I'm on my way to go pick up some fancy French pastries from a bakery. I feel like I'm on my way to get my Audi detailed. I don't know, what are other things rich women do? I know that's not what this video is about, but I had to mention these because they're so glamorous, and Oreja Linda is a small business that I absolutely think you should support and check out. But before we can get into what today's video is about, we have to talk about my spooky decoration of the day. And as I feel like I've said for many of my spooky decorations of the day, this might not be a decoration to some, but to my fellow cat owners, you know that your cat's toys end up becoming your decorations because they always end up everywhere. I got this cute little bat toy for Bert from Target for like $2.99, super cheap, but so cute. He loves him so much. He likes that his wings make a little crinkly noise. He could care less about him right now, but normally when I wrinkle his little ears, he gets very excited and wants to play. Okay, well, Bert is clearly not interested in giving a review on this toy right now, but he loves it so much. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to learn about which cat toys Bert likes to pretend he's not interested in. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in learning about the Copacetic Cosmetics Companion Palette. How beautiful is this artwork? The artwork for this palette was done by Elisa Lutanimi. I'm so sorry, I'm probably saying the last name wrong, but Elisa, you killed it on this packaging. It is so beautiful. This dog is the most glamorous dog I've ever seen. I'm sure you're also equally excited to see the inside of this palette. Oh my gosh, the sun can't even handle it. Look at how beautiful. Oh my goodness, the camera's not doing it justice. Don't worry, I'm gonna do swatches and everything, and of course I'm gonna be doing an eye look so we can really see how beautiful these shadows are. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you wanna see me put the Copacetic Cosmetics Companion Palette to the test, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching. It's coming at you right now. Okay, so before I get into my swatches, I do want to tell you just a little bit about this palette, reading directly from the Copacetic Cosmetics website. The Companion Palette. This palette is meant to be one you can use as a companion to your existing collection. There are no mattes or filler shades. These are all just sparkly, shifty, special shades that take a regular eyeshadow look and make it awesome. I love that. I feel like lately I've been so unexcited by new eyeshadow palette releases. I don't know why. I just feel like everything is dupable at this point. Has anybody else felt like that? I just feel like I've been bored of the Sephora and Ulta releases. But when I saw this palette, I was immediately so excited because I was like, yes, this looks like the perfect companion palette. I can just see dipping into this palette to take every look to the next level, and I'm so excited about it. Oh, and let me tell you a little bit about Copacetic Cosmetics real quick. They are a cruelty and vegan brand. They are Black and Hispanic owned. They are an indie brand, and they ship worldwide. They also do subscription boxes ranging between $10 to $40 a month that they can give you different amount of products to try, which I am very interested in. And if I end up liking this palette, I feel like I'm gonna do it. I don't know, I just feel like I haven't even tried it yet. I'm already getting overexcited. I gotta relax. But this was also done in collaboration with MJones5018 on Instagram. Her name is Monica. She's a very talented makeup artist. I follow her as well. So I think that's enough information for now. Let's cue the swatch montage. Okay, so hopefully hopefully we're on the same page after those swatches, which is that swatches don't always do eyeshadows justice, especially when you're working with like a very shimmery, sometimes more sheer, iridescent, or duochrome shades. Like, this is not a palette full of creamy mattes. There are no mattes in here, as we previously talked about. It's all shimmers, and it's also some of those flaky shades. So I did not swatch the flaky shades well. I knew those were gonna be difficult to swatch because through my understanding of how the flaky shades should be used and through what I've seen on Copacetic's website, they say that if you want an opaque look to those flaky shades, you have to use a glitter primer. And I didn't when swatching. So I don't want you to see those swatches and be like, ugh, I don't know, because I don't think swatches necessarily do these shades justice. I am gonna insert some pictures. I tried to take better videos on my phone as I feel like my camera really had trouble capturing the vividness to these beautiful, beautiful shadows. I really think the way we're gonna see how these shadows perform is on my eyes. So I wanted to include swatches just because I know that that's what people like to see when you watch a review video. But just know that swatches don't matter most of the time. Some things swatch beautifully and blend horribly on the eyes, so I don't think swatches matter all that much, but these are like extraterrestrial looking good. And I'm so excited to create a very fairy, like ethereal look with these. I want to put these flakies all over my freaking body. They're so pretty. They're kind of difficult to work with as far as swatching. I feel like they'll be easier with glitter glue, but they're just so beautiful when you rub them out. So let's get into the tutorial portion of this video now. Okay, so I understand this is supposed to be a companion palette that you use with other palettes. I just want to try to use as many shades as possible, so I'm going to try to stick to just this palette today because I personally like an all shimmery look. Oh my goodness, I have to use this flaky shade. This shade swatched on my arm. I know you couldn't see it very well, but it's beautiful. So beautiful. So I'm gonna use my NYX glitter glue because that is what Copacetic said to do to get it to be more opaque. And I think I'm gonna try to focus that on like my inner corner and maybe into a little bit of the center of the lid. I don't really have a plan. I just kind of want to play, you know? They're so beautiful. I feel like it's gonna be hard for me to go wrong. And especially when you're doing a more like ethereal fairy kind of look, you can kind of just throw glitter on your face and call that the look. That's why I think fairy Halloween makeup looks are so easy to do because you can literally just throw glitter on your face and you're like, I'm a fairy, duh. But so the shade I'm going in with, I believe is called Olivia. It doesn't say it underneath, it says it on the back and I always get confused by the order of these, but I believe this is Olivia and it's definitely one of their flaky formulas. Oh, it's weird. It feels wet. Like I feel like I'm digging my finger into like some lip balm. It's almost like it's glitter, but like soft glitter, because usually when you put glitter, it's like hard and it's like kind of plasticky feeling, but this feels like it could just rub into nothing. I don't know. Let's just put it on my eyes. Let's see how it looks like over this primer. Oh wow. Oh my gosh, let me zoom you in. The texture of these is phenomenal. And the more you rub them out, the more like opaque they get. Like the chunks do eventually rub out. I thought that they would stay chunky, but the more you rub them out, it does become more of just like a pure sheeny metallic shade. Oh, this is so interesting. Wow. Okay, I gotta take a break with that shade because I feel like I could rub it out and I kind of want to keep some of that texture looking to it. Like I feel like I could completely eliminate the texture if I just keep warming it up with my finger, but I kind of like that it looks a little texture. So I'm gonna take a break from that, but wow, those flaky shades are cool, dude. That's amazing. Which shade should I use next? I feel like I should do another flaky. I feel like I should stick with all flakies on the lid. I really like, look at this purple. This one looks a little more opaque than the other one. I know they're both like can be opaque if you build them up, but the other one had more of a white base, whereas this has like a purple base. So, okay, let me put on some more glitter primer. The NYX glitter primer is one of the best investments I made. I say investments, it's like $5, but it's so good and so multi-purpose. It's so great for working with any type of a shimmery shadow or duochrome. It just makes everything look brighter and look more powerful on the eyes, and it's working really well with these flaky shades. Wow. Oh, that is beautiful. Wow, this one feels just as soft as the other one. This one's giving a little less texture right off the bat. Like I feel like this one blends out a little better. but it's also, I'm still learning how to work with these flakies, so this is not my final opinion. I definitely can't give you the most thorough opinion on the flakies. If you want more information on how to work with the flakies, I definitely recommend checking out MJones' Instagram because she works with these flakies all the time. That is where I checked before starting to play with these, and that's how I learned how to use a primer if I want more opacity, so definitely check her out because she does the most beautiful textured looks, but wow, I love how those look together. I kind of want to put stuff in my eyebrows too. I might end up putting glitter on my eyebrows. I don't know, I'm feeling some type of way today. Mercury is in retrograde, so who knows what this look will end up looking like. I am controlled by Mercury at this point. Okay, let's dip into one of the non-flaky shades because I haven't done any of those yet. This one looked like a beautiful, like iridescent pinky gold shade when I swatched it, so I don't know, let's put some in the brow bone. Why not go for a super beaming brow bone highlight? Oh my gosh, I did not expect it to be that opaque, wow. These are just so dimensional, look at it, wow. Okay, what's next? What should I put on my inner corner? What about something green? They have some really beautiful green shimmers in here. I don't play with green eyeshadow a lot, but I feel like green and purple go well together, so why not pop? Holy wow, man. I feel like the whole video is just gonna be me gasping at how beautiful all of these shadows are and not really creating a cohesive look, but I don't care. I just want to put them all on. That would be such a pretty highlight. That was so smooth. Did you see that? There's like no chunks of shimmer in that at all whatsoever. Wow. The versatility with this palette, I mean, they're all really like bright and beaming and fantastical and extraterrestrial, but they all have very different textures, and that's so cool. This is so fun. I'm having a good time. Ooh, I want to try a little bit of this darker green too. I just used the one below it here, but the one in the middle is more of just like a true green looking shimmer. Where am I putting it, you ask? I don't know. I just put it on my finger and I was hoping I would figure it out along the way, but we'll see. That's the fun thing about doing an ethereal fairy look, is that you can literally put eyeshadow anywhere and you're like, have you seen a fairy before? Do you know what fairies do? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is how I would do my makeup if I were a fairy. Green under eyes, why not? I'm giving you like very Mardi Gras fairy princess right now, and I love it. I'm fine with it. Some of the flakies fell down here and now they're mixing in with this green shade and making it even more beautiful, and I'm just, wow, this is so pretty. Everything looks so good. Should I do different colors on both eyes? Yes. So what I'm doing now is I'm just slapping some more glitter glue on the eyes. At this point, I'm just covering the whole eye with glitter glue because I feel like all of these are really shimmery, so they can all benefit from the glitter glue. Let's dip into this flaky shade. I haven't put this one on yet. This one looks kind of peachy, but I feel like there's a shift to it. I don't know. It's very beautiful. I want to put it everywhere. Oh, heck yeah. That is stunning. That's so interesting. It looks just like a champagne shade on camera, but in person, it has definitely more of a peachy pinky shift to it, but it's kind of giving you the best of both worlds. It's giving you a peachy pink, but also champagne, depending on how you look at it. Really, it's just making my eyelids look wet, and I love that about it. So I'm a big fan of that shade. What else haven't I touched yet? Oh, I didn't do the duochrome yet. This was like one of the reasons I bought this palette, was that it had this beautiful purple blue duochrome. I think purple and blue duochromes are like my fuel, my lifeblood, the thing that gets me out of bed in the morning. That's not true. Bert gets me out of bed in the morning. Usually earlier than I'd like, but I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just having so much fun with these shadows. Wow, I want to cover my whole body in that duochrome. Okay, I haven't used this shimmery shade yet. Let's use that as our brow bone, I guess. I don't even know what this one is. I think it has a green shift, but I don't know. Does it have a green shift? I don't know. Does it have a green shift? Wow. Let's just take it all the way in. Why not? This shadow is demanding to be the center of attention, and I understand why. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why not put a little in the front here? I don't know what's happening. These shadows have taken control of me. I am no longer in the driver's seat. I am in the passenger seat, and I'm fine with it. Let's even out this look a little bit. Let's put that same green on the under eye. That way it looks like I did all of this on purpose, even though both eyes are different. You've also probably noticed I haven't touched the pink shade yet. That's because I want to try to use that as blush. MJones said that she would recommend using the pink shade as blush, and she made the palette with Copacetic, so I trust what she has to say, and that's what I'm gonna do. But I feel like I should leave the eyes eyes alone for now. I am literally wearing every shade except for the pink shade. So I think it's time we put the pink shade on my cheeks. Let me do that. Now, full disclosure, my pink shade did come shattered. That is absolutely not Copacetic's fault. My postal service can be a little reckless. This was not the first shadow I have ever had come shattered. They get a little bit bumpy on those trucks, but that is okay. I did go ahead and repress it with some Mehron mixing medium. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. I'm hoping it's not gonna affect the formula of the shadow at all. This feels like it's just like a nice shimmery pink shade, and it's not super overly shimmery or anything, so I feel like it would be a good blush shade. At least that's what MJones said, and I trust her. Okay, let's just use my finger because my brush is too big. Okay, got the pink here. Oh, that's beautiful. Now that's very nice. It's shimmery, but it's not like trying to be highlight, you know? I feel like sometimes shimmery blushes just look like they want to be a pink highlight, whereas this could definitely be blush too. I didn't do a great job repressing this. I feel like I pressed it a little hard, but the more I like really dig my finger in there, the more the pigment is really jumping out, and it is a beautiful shade. Okay, now comes the decision that I was not looking forward to have to make, which is what do I use for highlight and how could I choose? I feel like I could literally use any of these for highlight aside from like the blushy shade here and maybe the purple shade and maybe the green shade. Okay, not all of them would be the perfect highlight for this look, but I feel like this one, or this one could be great highlights. Do I want to go like full out and just do the green? Let's do the green. Okay, I'm already touching it, so it's gonna be the green. There you go. My brush clearly made the decision for me. I do not feel like I was present when that happened. Oh, so pretty. Maybe I'll layer it. Maybe I'll layer it with the pink one too. Was this the pink highlight? I don't remember. We'll see. Okay, let's bring it on the cheek. Why not? We're fairies. We can do whatever we like. Oh, that's everything to me. Okay, yes, we're doing a combination here of the green highlight because the green is really pretty. The green is really pretty. It is a lot, but then when you put the pink, did I dip into the right one? I may have dipped into a different one. Two different colored highlights on both sides, who cares? Yeah, this was definitely not the same one I dipped into before, but who cares? They're all so pretty, and we're bringing it on the cheeks too. It's gonna tie it together. It's a really smooth formula for highlight too. I know it's like kind of unique colors and stuff that might not be super wearable in the way that I'm putting them on, but they are really smooth. Like, they don't make my skin look textured at all. They make me look like a beautiful, glowy, smooth fairy princess queen. So you can take that to the bank. I love the way this looks. Okay, I think what I need to do now is take several deep breaths and then put on some lashes, and then we'll come back for the lip because I do want to put some of these on my lips. Okay, hello. Yes, I am back. Did I put purple flaky glitter in my eyebrows? Of course I did. Do you even know what time of year it is? It's Halloween. I can do whatever I like. Ah! But look at my glow. I know these are not like the most natural colors in the world, but this glow is really undeniably beautiful and so nice. Oh my gosh, this might be my new go-to highlight because I know one of the shades, like I'm a little more green on this side. I use more of the green, but on this side, she's kind of giving me glow from within. A supernatural glow from within, more of an alien glow from within, but I love it so much. And I think for my final step, I want to put some of these dang shades on my lips. So I think what I'm going to do is take my Rare Beauty With Gratitude Dewy Lip Balm, because it's kind of this like really pretty pink shade. It's in the shade Blessed, and I want to put that on my lips just because I wanted that pink to try to tie in with the blush a little bit. So now what I think I'm going to do is take this flaky shade here, the kind of peachy pink one. You see where I'm going with this? Oh, so chunky, so beautiful. We love her. And I think I just want to put that kind of maybe all over my lips, maybe in the center. We'll see what my fingers end up doing. Oh no, that is really something. Ooh, that just gave my lips such a nice shine. A little chunky, but I don't mind. I kind of knew that it was gonna be chunky going into it. I just wanted my lips to look super shiny. Wow, is this our completed look? I think this is our completed look. Look at how pretty this is. I am literally a fairy princess, and you cannot tell me any differently. Look at this glow. I'm screaming. This is so pretty. Okay, wow. get into this look. Copacetic Cosmetics did not come to mess around. MJones did not come to mess around. Wow, 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 wow. This palette is so nice. Okay, let me take a second. I gotta gather my thoughts. No, I have a second. I already know my thoughts. What are you talking about? You know your thoughts. This is fantastic. This was absolutely worth the money. I never even said the price of this. It's $35. $35 for 9 of the most beautiful shades I've ever laid my eyes on and laid my grimy little fingers into. This is absolutely worth the price. I actually found out after I purchased this that I could have used code MJones to save like 10% or something like that. So if you were looking to buy it and wanted to save a little money, definitely use MJones code to get a sweet little discount there. But I think this palette was absolutely worth the money. I think it's so unique, so interesting. Like I mentioned earlier, I did use this palette alone today, but I think this would work really nicely with other shadows too. A beautiful companion palette, a beautiful palette on its own. I love it so much. I could not recommend it more. Check out the brand Copacetic Cosmetics. They are incredibly underrated in my opinion, even though this is the only thing I've tried from them. I feel like I only found out about them because Trend Mood shared the photo of this palette and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so great. But I wish I found out about them sooner, and I think I'm absolutely gonna do that subscription box because I need more of these shadows in my life. They are so good and so unique and so fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Turn on my post notifications so you never miss a new post. But in case you want to put it on your calendar, I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Please check out my description box for everything else on my face today, as well as a ton of Black Lives Matter resources, including Petitions to sign, places to donate, and ways to help protesters. I'm also going to single out a link to check your voter registration. If you are not registered to vote and you live in the United States, please register. It's a very important election and we all need to do our civic duty and vote. So if you can, please vote. Please check out all the resources in my description box, and I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!